Can you hear me now? Uh, for some reason, my laptop occasionally forgets the headphones, and sometimes after playing around, I can finally get it to recognize them, but it had to reinstall the driver. I don't know. I'm confused. At any rate, hi. I just got back from a Halloween party. This was my driving back home clothes. I was going to go, and this is a really wild haircut. There we go. Well, no, I don't know what part of it's sticking up. There we go. It was as close to a bob as I could get. I was going to be a flapper for Halloween. I had an old flapper costume. We weren't supposed to buy anything new. We were supposed to use what we had. I had an old flapper costume, and it still fit, barely. And luckily, I took a cape with me because it was short enough that I couldn't sit without showing everything. So I had a cape to cover me while I was sitting. Plus, got a little chilly. We were outside, and I had this little thing on, so it was on me like this. I'll show y'all a picture one of these sides. But at any rate, um, I ended up looking more like a trashier version of Miss Hannigan from Annie. And so, yeah, but this is my costume. This is what's left. I figured while I still have part of it on, it's only 2:30 in the morning. It was in York, South Carolina, so I drove all the way down there today, and then we finished the party about 11:30. So I was like, I'll go ahead and drive home. I'll go home about the time I normally go to bed anyhow. So, and then I thought, well, I wanted to do these two reactions, this one and the other one I'm going to do, while I had my costume on, but I didn't have time before I left for the party. So while I'm partially costumed, we will go ahead and watch the other part of it. I will say, this is the magnetic eyelashes I bought. If you saw my video about going to the whiteout game. So this is from the same pack. It had 5 different eyelashes. This is a different set. If I can get the hair out, get a little closer, you can kind of see them. Stayed on pretty good this time. No sweating. So I didn't have to worry about sweating them off or anything. They've held pretty well. I've had them on since 2 o'clock this afternoon. So I've had them on 12 and a half hours, holding up pretty good. So magnetic eyelashes for anybody who's wondering. On that note, the cats are spazzing. I don't know why they're spazzing. On that note, oh, my lipstick's worn off too. I was going to put more lipstick on, but never mind. If you couldn't tell, we are reacting to Geoff Castellucci. We are going to listen to his version of Monster Mash. They did the Monster Mash. I always think of that, an evil scientist, because the version that I'm most familiar with, I know there's different versions out there, but the one I'm most familiar with is one that's on a Halloween CD, and so it's got the beakers bubbling and all that. She thinks she's starving to death. They can't see you. You can see my dirty side table. There we go. Now they can see you. Yeah. What? No alcohol. My alcohol checker. She wants food. The food dish is empty. I'm awake. Why is there not food in the dish? At any rate, Monster Mash. So we're going to take a listen to this. Let me put this back up a little bit. we're going to listen to this and see how he does with it. I imagine he's going to do a great job. It's got a lot of low tones in it to begin with, and um, his style of low tone fits very well. So I'm excited. I've been holding off on doing this. It's the 17th, so it's been out for a few days. I don't think it's been a week yet. I think we're still under a week. Actually, I can tell you it's been 1 week. So we're going to take a listen and go from there and hopefully be surprised. And his version of it is from Bobby Boris Pickett. Boris? That name sounds familiar. I think they say the name in the song, don't they? I think Halloween is the favorite holiday of these guys, right? Of everybody in voice play. Apparently, this song was giving him a fit, uh, technology wise, because they had to refilm it. And so he didn't have his original makeup guy for the first one, which he said was an incredible job. Okay, so you guys ready? Let's listen. Okay, I hate technology sometimes. At any rate, we figured it out. It's working. So I've seen just the beginning of the video, but I haven't heard it yet. So let's try this again. That sounds a lot better. So he's doing the speech talk, which I think the original is that way as well. The beginning was interesting, and I haven't seen one of those handheld drills in a long time. My dad had one when I was a little girl. So,
And my eyes beheld an eerie sight when my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom.
the the breakdown dancing is funny. It's not quite break dancing, breakdown dancing. And I think I was one of the things I was trying to look and see is if he has white contacts in to white out his eyes. I think he does. It looks very trippy. All right, let's rewind. I want to watch them dance again.
He did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. He did the monster
He's in
mash.
pretty good
From my
singing too.
laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom. The ghouls
Love it.
all came from their humble abodes to get a jolt from my electrode. They did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. Yes, they did the monster mash. The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rocking, all were digging the sound.
Wait a minute. He went low enough you couldn't understand what he said. And Although I know the song, I don't know all the words. So werewolves, Dracula, and what? Dracula and his, and I can't make out that last one. You know, the dancing, he's doing the movements really well, but it's reminding me of when we would go roller skating, they had put the strobe lights on and you had that jerky looking motion. So even though we were skating smoothly and everything, sorry, are my hands flailing too much? JoJo's like, so even though we were roller skating smoothly, the strobe broke it down, kind of like how he's dancing. So that's probably another reason why I'm tickled. But he's doing a great job.
Igor on the chains backed by his hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive. The vocal group, the Crypt Kicker Five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. La 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 la. Let's
Oh,
go.
broke his arm. Broke his neck. Oh, I need to do that to my neck right now because my back is so tight up right now from all the driving. I've had almost 6 hours of driving today. A good a good 5 hours. Might be 5:15. I have to look it up. I have to calculate it. It didn't take quite as long getting home as it did going down. So, so I'm driving along and I'm trying to crack my neck and I can't crack it. But that's what I need to do right now. I like the change that he's doing with the la 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 la. Purdy gave up on asking for food. All right, I'm gonna try not to laugh so much.
They played the mash. The monster mash. They played the
I like his choreography.
Out from his coffin, Drax's voice did a ring. It seems he was bothered by just one thing. He opened his coffin and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?"
Sorry, I don't know why I didn't pause right away. So that closer. Ah, I'm not going to be able to freeze right on it.
He opened his coffin and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my
So we can see his eyes there. They're not completely white. They're just the iris is whited out. I thought the pupil was also whited out. And the cracking noise is, I love it. Because I do that all the time. Like my reactions to shows, you'll hear me cracking my knuckles sometimes. I just do it all the time. And I know it drives other people crazy. So I love that he's like breaking everything, his wrist, his arm, his leg, his neck.
Transylvania twist?" It's now the monster mash, and it's a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. It's now the monster mash. Now everything's cool. Drax a part of the band, and my monster mash is the hit of the land. For you, the living, this mash was meant to. When you get to my door, tell them,
Boris sent you.
"Oh, good, you're awake."
I interrupted that. That's my fault. That's where I know Boris's name. The version I know the best has them say, "Tell them Boris sent you." So let me rewind that since I interrupted.
Two, when you get to my door, tell them, la 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 la. Oh, good, you're awake. Let's dance, my darling, shall we?
Is that his wife? I've only seen her once before, I think. He's got fleas. There. Everybody's in picture there. Okay. So this is a good one. I enjoyed it. Oh, he's got like, I don't think he has. Yeah, it's just his Patreon list. Okay. I thought maybe I was missing something. It was a lot of fun. I liked everything he did with it. Everything flowed. The only thing that's bothering me is I couldn't understand who he said Wolfman, Dracula, and his, and I don't know what that word was, and that's driving me nuts. So I'm going to look it up. All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining me on this one, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.